Hello, every neon. How are you? Fine, thank you. That's a reference if you don't know. Don't worry about it. Welcome back. I did some grinding off camera. As you can see, boom, 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 bang, bang. I'm not sure what all I actually did off camera. It's been a while, but so I made MV energy hatches, and then I made 4 MV combustion generators. So now the EBF has HV power. Woo! With that, I did some big things, mostly this big thing. I made 64 stainless steel ingots, but golly gee willikers, does it feel good. I think I'm unironically very close to HV now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna... I honestly might just go to it. Real talk. I've been snooping around here at the other MV quests. I don't really need or want most of these, in all honesty. So that's kind of where I'm leaning at it right now. I might just kind of knock out the circuit quest and just see what happens, you know? I just don't feel any need to really stick around and do all of these quests if I can always just come back and do them later anyways, you know? But anyways, the most exciting part of having that stainless steel now is I can finally make the drawer controller, which I have been wanting for a long time. So finally, all of my mini drawers here with all the different dusts, which can be viewed in this little thingy here, I'll be able to auto deposit into them, which is really cool. I was gonna say good or cool, I couldn't decide. Anyways, I actually did a little bit of grinding without the camera being on. I already collected like everything that I need to make this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bang it out, you know what I mean? First things first being to make the 2 stainless steel plates that I require, which can in fact be done on a regular old LV bending machine. Didn't really think I'd be able to do that, but I can, and I'm not complaining about it. And then I think I just need any drawer, and I'll be able to craft this bad boy. 32 chests there, so then I should just be able to go bing bang boom. Or is it to be a 1x2? I'm not sure if it has to be 1x2 or if it... Okay, there's a 2x2. I think it's just any drawer. I'm gonna hope that it's any drawer. Slap that on there. Slap these on there. And... Oh, it didn't autofill. There we go. Drawer controller! Woo, woo, woo! Let's go, baby! That's exciting! No quest for that seems a little shocking. Ah, it's an HV. Joke's on you, I already did it. But yeah, also, I made these dark steel chests. It's better than a diamond chest, as you can see. It's a real big boy, which is always fun. And really not hard to make either. You know, I just made some more dark steel, which I already did on camera, I'm pretty sure. But you just like blend some shit together. Some obsidian, coal, and electrical steel. It's very easy. So yeah, I made a few of those. Cave sound, thank you. But yeah, just some more storage. It's really good for this chest, which is the one that connects to my crafting station, because I can hold more and more ingredients in there. So love to see that. All right, I will need to do a little bit of testing with this thing to make sure that it works the way that I remember it working, but it's been a while since I've actually used one, so I'm not 100,000,000% sure. We're gonna put it there, and then I'm gonna grab a bunch of different dusts. Dustuses. Okay, so I'm confident it will work with all of the ones on this wall. I'm thinking it won't work with the ones on the other wall unless I connect them with a drawer. I really hope that's true. I guess we're gonna find out. So let's see what we got here. Vanadium magnetite is over there. So that one should work. Let's see. Okay, so not even that one worked. That's very strange. What the hell? God damn it. As with everything else in this fucking mod pack, they nerfed the shit out of it, and I didn't realize it. It only goes in a 4-block radius, and there's apparently some multi-block upgrade for it. So that's great. Fuck me, I guess. I just broke the goddamn glass. So with a 4-block radius, if I put it there, it should work up to here. So I have basically 2 extra rows that are not usable. I might be able to just expand it vertically, and that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But the back wall is gonna be fucking useless unless I make a second one, which I don't really care to do. God, I hate when a fucking plan falls apart. Man, I had this in mind for so goddamn long. Why would they do that? Why? I'm so close to AE2. Can't I at least just have this fucking victory for once? Oh my god, I'm tilted. Well, I'm super glad that all that work was for nothing, basically. It's pretty much just completely fucking useless to me now. I'm not upset about that. No, not at all. Kind of have to rethink what this fucking episode's gonna be about. God damn it. All right, quite a bit happened while I had the camera paused. Sorry for whining, I apologize. I don't like it whenever things don't go how I expect them to go. Just needed a minute to get myself collected. But anyway, so I took off this last row and was making the wall a little bit more symmetrical with the limitations that I now know about. So 4 blocks in each direction is the limit of the drawer. And then I was expecting that to work. I started testing it. It wasn't working on these far ones. I didn't really understand why. So I mapped it out, and it seemed as though this was the radius that was being used, which doesn't make any sense to me at all, because if it's 4, then the radius would be further out than this. It should be able to reach this, theoretically, or at least this, certainly not these two. So I took a picture of this, put it in the Discord, was like, what the heck's going on, gang? We had some debate, so again, thanks to the Discord, they're always very helpful. But evidently, there is a config that just seemingly arbitrarily limits the number of drawers that can be affected by the controller to 50. Why? That makes no remote level of sense to me in the slightest. I mean, if you set the limit to be a radius of 4, you would at least expect, you would make the maximum number of drawers affected to be equal to the maximum effective range. I don't understand that decision even a little bit, so I'm gonna turn that off. That seems really fucking annoying. So I'm gonna close the game. It's just a drawer controller setting in the config file, and I'm gonna make the limit my little wall here. So it's 9 by 9, so 81 seems like a fair enough limit. I'm not even gonna abuse it in like a cube way, which would probably be easier. I'm just gonna make 2 controllers, which already is annoying, but I'll make that work. And yeah, come to think of it, I actually don't think the Gregtech devs are the ones that limited the 4x4 thing. I think that is just the base number for the drawer controller. Maybe they didn't even limit the number of connected drawers. I don't know whose fault it is. Whoever put that fucking 50 limit in there, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Don't appreciate it. Anyways, I'm turning it off. We're gonna go up to 81 so that my entire wall will work. Okay, see you soon. All right, cool. So even a bit more has happened now, and I thought I would just share my saga, my journey here with you, because maybe it's interesting. I don't know. So yeah, more discussion on the Discord, figuring it out. I went and I think I already told you, I turned off the limit, so now it does work. Even the far corners, I can go bloop and plop it. There we go. So that works nicely. And I was really annoyed. I feel like those 2 numbers should have matched. Like if the maximum range is a 4x4 radius in all directions, but then there's also an arbitrary maximum number of drawers, those numbers should just be the same, right? In my mind, because that just seems intuitive. Why would it not be that? But upon further thought, I'm thinking the current system actually does make a good bit of sense. I was informed that 1, a lot of that was done for performance concerns, like on servers, which doesn't really change my point. I think you can just pick whichever one is the most important, like whatever the maximum number is, make it that, but then both the range and the maximum should be equal, so if it's 4x4 radius, and then 81 should be the maximum. But then you start thinking, well, what if you don't want to do this exact setup with a gigantic wall? What if you want the range, but you don't care about the maximum? Then I can see why those 2 numbers would be different. So anyways, yeah, it's a bit of a complicated issue, but I think it's not that bad. If it were me, if there's any GT devs watching by chance, which I kind of doubt that there are, I think you just update this quest text, honestly. Yeah, I think just updating this quest text a little bit would be the best solution here. Just explaining that the range and the maximum number are not the same, That would be my workaround. Anyways, that was the last few minutes of my life. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm also actually not going to do 2 drawers. I'm pretty sure, I just found out if I make an oak trim, I can connect these 2 walls, I think, and that should work. I'm gonna test that. If that is the case, I'm just gonna up the limit even more. That's such an arbitrary limit. I get it's for like performance on servers, but this is single player, so I don't really care that much about performance. I think it's gonna be fine regardless. So yeah, I don't feel like that would be cheating, and even if it is, I don't care. It's just storage. I'm gonna replace it with AE2 as soon as I get to the end of HV anyways. So who the fuck cares? But first, I just need to check that this is actually going to work the way that it's supposed to. I think I'll move that there. I'll have to disconnect one of the drawers there, but that's okay. I have other spots for it. Oh, I need more than one of those. Let me go get some more. Okay, so now this spodumene dust is connected, and I removed one, so it should still be within the maximum range. Let me see if I can actually deposit it. Okay, yeah, so that works. Right, yeah, I've changed my mind. Look, Hopefully you're not mad at me. I don't think this matters, okay? I don't want to make a second drawer controller because of performance concerns, which as far as I can tell is the only reason I would do that here. So yeah, I'm just going to double the limit to cover both sides of this, and that'll be that. If I need more storage beyond this, I'll make a second one, okay? I won't just keep utilizing this to its arbitrary maximum. So yeah, I'm going to double the maximum, put these chests back, and then I'm going to automate that output chest over there to go into this. Sorry, be right back again. Okay, well that was an entire little fucking saga, but anyways, I think it's all done now. It's all good. I've got both sides of this little setup running now, so whenever I hit the drawer controller, it will try to put all the dust that I have in my inventory into there. So now I need to run this pipe across the room and into that controller. Actually, I was going to put these in manually, but I think I might as well just use it as a test case for the new pipes, right? Let me see. It looks like I do not have the item pipes that I require, so let me go make some more of them. I am going ahead and using large tin item pipes. Kind of a lot of tin invested into that. But I don't really want to have to run through with any throughput problems, run into any throughput problems, I should say. So yeah, I guess I'll keep, well, I don't know if I want to keep that there as a buffer chest or not. Anyways, for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just get the initial setup going. It's going to take quite a few pipes to get over there. Oh well, I have several thousand tin in dust form, so I'm not too concerned about running out of it or anything. Although I guess this would be a really good way to make that happen. God damn, this was a lot farther than I thought it was. Well, definitely one way to use up 4 or 5 stacks of tin, I suppose. All right, well, I have like 2,000 dust, so guess I can't be too worried about it. Not that I think you can't run through 2,000 dust very quickly in GTNH, but you know. Ooh, it's raining outside. It's raining cats and dogs out here. Gotta be honest, I've never seen it rain cats or dogs. Kind of a weird expression. And now I want to know the origin of it, but I don't care enough to Google it, so somebody let me know. I went ahead and made a conveyor module here just so I can manually pull out of this chest. I want to make sure that this all works correctly, but I'm gonna remove the chest whenever the time actually comes. Well, if I get a dust that doesn't have a destination point, I'm not really sure how to handle that. Whatever. For now, I'm just gonna YOLO it and hope that it works out. Problems for future me. All right, let's see if it starts pulling stuff out or not. It's a really long pipe, so I hope this doesn't have like performance problems or not. All right, so far, an impressive amount of nothing happening. Oh, there we go. Something got pulled out. I don't really know what. It's like redstone's the next thing. What the fuck? How's a spider in here? A really tanky spider at that. God damn. Must have spawned on top of something. Okay, well that seems to be working. Clearly pulling out stacks of stuff. So, yeah. I think the big storage wall of dust is actually up and operational. I'm not sure what's going to happen whenever it pulls an item that doesn't have a drawer. I'm going to have to play that one by ear. But I mean, I have so many fucking dust on this wall by now. I can't imagine that would be a very frequent occurrence, that there would be nowhere to put it. Although also, I think it will pick an empty one if there is nowhere else to put it. Hopefully. Oh man, do I have to lock all of these? I think it was saying something like that in the quest book. Okay, yeah, I have to lock all of these. God damn it. Wait, how did it put it in there? Oh, it's just sitting in the controller? I didn't know that was even a thing that could happen. The fuck? You know, I just realized I could have made a slave and connected it via trim. Saved myself all of that piping. Oh well, what can you do? I need to figure out why this redstone is not... Okay, it is going through. I guess I just caught it right as it was being processed. I'm so scared of the system breaking. I do have one little optimization in mind. I think I just maybe solved the buffer thing I was worried about. If I put a hopper here, right at the very end, I think if stuff can't go into there, it should just pile up into the hopper, right? That's my hypothesis anyways, so I guess we'll see if that turns out to be correct or not. But yeah. And then I'll just be able to easily make a new drawer anytime there's a thing that doesn't have a classification. And theoretically, I think we're all good there. I wonder why the drawer controller is lighting up whenever I do redstone. If I do like any random thing, is it gonna highlight the drawer as well, just because it's technically in the system? Okay, yeah, I guess that's how that works. Well, that's cool. Not that useful, but it is cool. Yeah, so now I have all of my dust beautifully sorted out. I can see exactly how many, and I can even request them as needed. That is cool. If I really went the extra mile, I could make, what, like 200 or so provider pipes, and then be able to demand them. I mean, I guess I can already pull them out, right? Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much meets all the needs that I had there. Don't have to worry about that element of storage any longer, and I think that'll be usable for quite a long time. Hopefully. That's the guess. Job done. Anyways, I think the rest of today, what I would like to do, I want to start working towards the HV circuit. Again, because I just don't really care that much about most of the other stuff in here. I might do something like MV bending. There might be a use for that. Some other random little thingies. But, yeah, I'm just going to keep going down this line, see what I find. I could also do the Canthal upgrade. I'm not really sure if I need to yet, but that is an option. I know I'll need to at some point. Probably not too far off either. There's also the quest to make a second EDF, which I don't feel too much the need to do yet, but I do think whenever I start getting to the point where I need a bunch of stainless steel, that would be good. Stainless steel takes forever. So let's see, ILC and RAM. I believe this is another component. HV circuits, one of each of these. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a lot of lasering, I guess. Probably bulk craft a bunch of wafers. Seems like that's gonna be necessary very soon here. Oh, and these different types of lenses. That's kind of annoying. The automation just a little bit complicated. All right, so just one is needed for this quest, so I'll start small. Holy crap, that is a long recipe. Okay, but then you can cut them up and get 8. Well, that's nice at least. Doesn't seem too bad. Really hope these lenses never get used up or anything. They last forever. I actually don't mind this process so far. Could do without the light spamming there, but, you know. Then we do the RAM. Very similar process. Oh, that one's a lot faster. Guess you'll need more of those for stuff. Or maybe not. I don't know. And those will go straight into the cutting machine. Chop it up into 8 little bits. Oh, and you get 2 of them from the RAM as well. I hope I'm not supposed to remember the names of all these things. Ultra low power IC. Ultra low power IC wafer. Yeah, this is a lot of acronyms, man. Doesn't mean much to me. Oh wait, I just cut up the wrong thing there. That's probably why it was so quick. Okay, I guess I need a different type of lens. Green sapphire. I don't think I have anything sapphire. I need to do some mining, potentially. I have blue sapphires. Yeah, it looks like I need to get a green sapphire from the Twilight Forest somewhere. I would assume that that'll be from a sapphire vein, maybe just the small ore or something. Gonna go have a look at a sapphire vein. I only had like 70 sapphires, so I'm assuming I have not done much mining of those. I have a bunch of areas claimed here for some reason. Oh yeah, I think I was doing MV mining there. Forgot that you need to do 3x3 chunks for that. See if I left a miner somewhere around. Looks like I already picked up the miner from this one, so I guess I'll unclaim all of this. Aha! I found a miner! I forgot this thing was here. Oh, hey, there's a flawed green sapphire right there. Is this thing even mining? I guess it's a diamond vein? I completely fucking forgot this was here. I'm not even lying. Really need to upgrade the chest for that thing, but I don't really feel like doing that at the moment. Do some hand mining here. It might be the most efficient way, I think. All right, yeah, so there we go. Sapphire vein. There's green sapphire in there. And I actually found a couple little green sapphire thingies from the chest in there, but I need like an exquisite one or something. There was an alternate recipe to get the lens if you take a green sapphire plate and then you can lathe it in an MV lathe, but that seems pretty involved to get. I think I would rather just sift through a bunch of green sapphire and hopefully get an exquisite one. It's supposed to be a 3% chance, which is not very high, but it seems like typically I get it faster than that whenever I'm lathing stuff, or sifting stuff rather. Wow, really wish I hadn't taken my backpacks out of my inventory. All right, well, I collected 41 raw green sapphire ore, which statistically should be plenty. 3% chance to get an exquisite when sifting, and I'm gonna double these for whatever double 82 is. Yeah, so 82 attempts at a 3% chance, so hopefully that'll be enough. It will for sure take a good little while to actually process all of that sifting, but I got nothing but time, so unlikely I'll get that done today, but definitely something that I'm working towards now. I'm also going to be trying something here that I've never done before. I'm not positive it'll actually work or not. I want to get the green sapphire right after it's gone through the washing machine. I want to see if I can put a cover on here. Oh, that's definitely not it. Okay, better yet, I'm just gonna turn the conveyor off. Okay, so I changed it to be the opposite of whatever it was. Hopefully it won't pull out now. And then I'll just go into there and snatch up the purified green sapphire ore as it's ready, because then I will need to actually sift it. Be good if there was an easier way for me to turn that on and off, but I can't think of anything at the moment. Something to ponder, I suppose. In the meantime, we did actually reach 4 million steam in our beautiful little super tank, so that's pretty nice. Not much use for it outside of this, but, you know. The joy of statistics is there's always a chance the very first one here will give the exquisite one that I require. That would be pretty cool. Very unlikely, but you never know, right? Certainly have enough emeralds, my god. I'm sad to say the first operation did not, in fact, give me an exquisite one. But hey, we'll get them next time. Also, if I get 9 of the regular green sapphires, I can just do it that way, so doesn't really matter all that much if I get an exquisite or not. While that's operating, I thought it'd probably be a good idea for me to go ahead and be making some more stainless steel. If it's anything like steel and aluminum has been, I imagine I'm going to be needing a whole fucking lot of it. So I've got enough for a good bit. I don't know the exact math on it. I took like a half stack of each of the ingredients, basically. So we'll see. 32 operations. That is it. Let's do the math. Fuck it. I'm here. Why not? 32 operations, 9 times. So several stacks will be made. Very good. I think chrome was the main ingredient that I was lacking, so I'll have to figure out a way to get more of that. I imagine I could make more right now. I just didn't have the need to, so I didn't. Oh, ruby dust can make chrome. I should have a fuckload of ruby dust if I remember correctly. Let me check. Oh yeah, huge fuckload. 66. Oh baby. But I could get a whole lot of ruby. It's just a matter of mining, so that actually is pretty easy, unironically. So, oh, I think I took it all out. I'll have to reallocate a drawer for you, Mr. Chrome. Gotta find an empty one here. Easy peasy, right? Uh-oh, why are they all filled up? They shouldn't all be filled up. I think the thing might have deposited the dust incorrectly. Oh, there's an empty one. That'll work. Okay, maybe not. I checked them. Looks like they actually all do belong there. So a little bit confusing, but no big deal, I suppose. Also, no exquisite still, but I do have 9 of them, so I should be able to compress them and then cut them and then lathe them after bending them. A lot of a process, but I should be able to get what I need now. The lens, that is. We'll do it the diamond / ender pearl way, I suppose. I wonder how many of these lenses I'm gonna have to make in the end. I still have a whole bunch of clay. If I need more aluminium at some point, I should be covered in that department. Now watch, as soon as I get done cutting and doing all that stuff with this, it'll get an exquisite one. And it'll all be for nothing. Calling it now. Uh-oh, some machine just ran out of juice. I don't know where. Well, if I do it this way, I do actually have to make an MV lathe, which, wasn't really hoping to do, but probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Well, I was looking around at what the advanced lathe can even do, and it was a pretty short list of things. Like, I couldn't find anything else that I needed it for, so didn't really care to do that. So instead I just sat here and waited for a while, just got the exquisite one. Took like 33-ish operations, which is pretty much exactly 3%, so not that bad RNG. Anyways, so now I've got this, and then I believe I need to lathe it. Yeah, and then that's going to be a nice little 2-minute operation. While that's going on, I've just had some stainless steel running over here. It's going to take a long time to keep getting that. Probably going to need to prioritize making that second EBF sooner than I would like. A little bit concerned about the pollution that might cause. And genuinely, I might just turn off pollution. It's kind of an annoying mechanic. I don't think it'd be very fun to deal with, but we'll see. I also don't want to just turn off anything that offers any sort of difficulty, you know? I still want to experience the pack as intended, but we'll see. Let me just make sure everything's processing right over here. Damn, it already went through all that ore that I put in there. Slowly but surely getting washed away. I didn't even bother setting up the, the diamonds. I should probably be lathing instead, but I didn't feel like it, so it's just going through the process like normal. 140 diamond dust. Actually, that's kind of a huge waste. I'm not going to get any fucking diamonds out of there. Oh well. Will there be a use for diamond dust at any point in the future? Looks like I can compress it in UEV. Nah, I don't know. Might be a massive waste. Hard to tell. Alright, there is the lens. That was a fun little side quest. Get all my circuit shenanigans once again. Alright, so we laser a base wafer. I think I can make that happen. And another 60-second operation. See you soon. Alright, got my RAM. My first random access memory wafer. And you already know what I'm gonna do with that. That's right, another operation. Cut that thing up. 45 seconds. See you soon. Okie dokie. 32 random access memory chips. Oh, those are gonna go on to circuit boards. I bet you anything. I'll go ahead and claim a diamond lens since I don't have one of those yet. I don't think. And then thus begins the next circuit quest. I guess I'm making integrated logic circuits, which not fully positive what the difference is between that and just an LV circuit, but looks like I've got to do it. So yeah, damn, more diodes. We're gonna have some gallium issues, I believe. Now that I upgraded my EBF, I wonder if I can make tantalum finally. I can make hot tantalum, and if I have coolant, I could do it in a chemical bath. So technically, I can make tantalum now. Maybe that'll be worth doing. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this. I hope you liked it. Maybe like the video down below if you want. Subscribe if you want. It is your life. Do what you want. All right. See you next time. Meow.